Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventure.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And we've got Corona questions this episode. If you'll look, there should be some links to some of the other Corona questions. And this one is all four Coronas.
What's the difference?
Exactly. So we got Corona Extra.
Everybody's had this.
Corona. Corona Light.
If you're female, you've probably had this.
Corona Familiar. Now available in 12 ounce.
I love this beer. I've always liked it, and now it comes in that single serving size.
And Corona Premier.
Brand new.
I've never had it.
Neither have I.
So we're going to find out what they taste like. Now, the problem is we're sitting over here at Lunchbox Studios, and I've only got 4 glasses right now. So we decided, since half the time, if you're going to try these, you're going to try drinking out of the bottle. I'm going to drink them out of the bottle. He's going to drink them out of the glass.
You know, I've always had this out of a bottle.
You know,
I don't think I've ever had nothing out of a bottle.
Other than in our other Corona question episodes, I've never had Corona in a glass. I've only ever had it out of a bottle. Now, also, we're not using lime because we want the truest flavor of the beers.
And if you have to put fruit in your beer, find another beer.
Yeah. But we're going to give it a shot now.
Let's give it a shot.
Like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to share these with your other Corona friends.
Tag them in it.
So that they can, see. Because I'm sure somebody else has done this, but I haven't seen it. Where somebody's going to try all of them together.
Ooh. You know, it does look different.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little darker.
Now, we've heard rumors that the Corona Familiar and the Corona Extra is the same beer, just in different bottles.
And we have a whole video for that. Check that one out.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure that's true. Even if it is, check out that video. Links in the description. All right. Okay. Let's get our baseline set up, which is going to be Corona.
I probably need to move it in a little.
Yeah. Just give me a frame.
There we go.
Okay. So let's get these Corona questions going.
Oh.
Okay. Of course, you can smell the skunk.
A skunk died in that glass. Not really, but it is very strong.
But that's part of the Corona experience.
Yes, it is. It's just not my favorite part of the Corona experience.
Okay, so Corona Extra, it's very bold. It's fierce. It's like almost stabby.
Kind of grabs you by the boo-boo.
Yeah, and it does leave that Corona aftertaste.
Man, it's a funky aftertaste.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
This is the light.
The light.
Because I'm watching my figure. It still has that kind of a skunky smell to it. It's not as strong as that one because it's light, but
and it's a little smoother, and it does kind of have that funky Corona aftertaste.
Yeah,
but it's not as funky.
I think they watered it down enough.
I think they did. I think they did.
That it does taste like, I don't want to say it tastes watered down, but it tastes thin.
I think that's an excellent description. It does taste thinner.
Because it's a light. So, yeah, you got to think thin, y'all. But yeah, it's like, it's just some volume missing from that one.
Yeah.
It doesn't grab you quite as hard.
It's almost like it's a little easier.
So, I'm going to go for that familiar. I already know I like this beer.
Yeah.
Bold, rich flavor. It doesn't grab you right off the bat like the
it's much more
Corona
chill.
does, like the OG Corona,
right?
But it has
the Corona Extra's a little extra.
Yeah, it does have a much smoother, sweeter flavor to
And
it.
there is no Corona funk.
No, none whatsoever.
None.
It is all gone. Now, the last one.
This is the Corona Premier,
Never had this one
which,
before.
if I'm not mistaken, the Corona Premier, it's the 2.6 carb. This is the 90 calorie, 2.6 carb, and it says smooth and perfectly balanced. This is basically the Mick Ultra of Corona.
Don't smell funk.
I don't either. Now, I'm drinking out of the glass, so, not out of the glass, so.
Okay, that tastes a lot like the light, but it seems like it has a little more carbonation to it. And there is no funk in that
Let's
whatsoever.
smell that one. There is no funk. There's no smell.
Not really.
There's a little bit, but there's nothing.
There's
Okay,
no
the light.
notes. It's the funk is all you have on
Okay, I
that
smell
one.
the funk in the light. No funk in the Premier.
So that's what that is. This is no funk light.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So check it out. So it's like funk, smoother, no funk. Light with the funk, light, smoother, less funk.
Right. Except for this one's really bold and rich.
Yeah, this is
That one has a lot of
honestly
fuller
it's
body
just
flavor
better.
to it.
It's Corona better. That's what they should have said.
Oh.
I think
That's neat. The new Premier, I'll give them credit. That's makes me wonder why they can't all be like that.
Why does the light have funk but the Premier doesn't?
So, one of the things that we've talked about in some of these is the clear bottle, and you'll read this online. They say that the clear bottle and the fluorescent lights has a lot to do with
And sunlight.
funk in the beer.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is in a clear bottle,
But
and
it doesn't.
and it does not have it. And I was wondering about that because like there's a lot of American beers. We both like High Life. It's in a clear bottle, and there's no funk in a High Life. Not unless it's not good.
I think it has to do with the storing procedures more than anything.
Well, I wanted to mention this before. I'm wondering if that is something that they're adding to this now because it's expected.
Wow.
Because
That was deep.
because this is in the same bottle, and I assume comes from somewhere in the vicinity of the same distillery, and it does not have any funk in it.
Yeah, I really don't.
So,
You know,
if anybody knows whether or not they add the funk, please comment and tell us, where do they get the funk?
that I'm betting Parliament.
It's funkadelic.
It is funkadelic. I don't really.
Finish this one.
I don't really. I think I like the Corona Premier better than I like the Corona Light.
Oh, I definitely like the no funk end of this spectrum. One too many. I'm definitely liking this end of it.
I'll be honest. I'm not a huge light beer fan.
No, but this one is really neat.
Well, like
It's because it's got that all the bright flavor without the funk.
Huh. Yeah, I think you're right. And I don't know. I
Is
guess
this their answer to platinum?
no. I think it's their answer to Mick Ultra.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's got that
you said it was
low carb.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, low calorie, low carb.
I'll switch to that one. Watch my girlish figure.
I'll tell you what, they're all fairly carbonated. It has given me a little bit of burp.
It has.
Well, I think we've probably kind of described these about as best as we really can. I also would say that the amount of beer that has been drank in these kind of expresses which ones we tend to like a little bit.
I'll go for that.
So I guess we go in the did you dig it? Did you dig Corona Extra?
Meh.
It's all right. It's Corona.
Meh.
Corona Light. it's weird. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. It's okay.
It's a step down for me.
Yeah, it is, which is weird. The Corona Familiar,
Love it.
I like it. This
Absolutely
Corona
love it.
Premier, actually like it way more than I thought I would.
Yeah, it's really neat.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
It's bright. I think it has more fuller flavor than the regular light does.
I think it might.
And once again, the light has got the skunk in it, the funky skunk. Two fists in it.
Just because I don't have three hands.
If only you had an extra mouth.
Right. I do like the Corona Premier more than I like the Corona Light. Huh. Okay. And then you get to the will you have another? I'll wind up drinking a Corona again. If somebody gives me a Corona Light, I'll drink it. I'll buy the Familiar. I'm really on the fence about buying more of the Premier because I personally don't buy hardly any light beer. I'm just not a big light beer fan.
Yeah. Neither am I.
But I will say, as far as light beers and like low carb beers, I'm pleasantly surprised.
He said it's a damn good one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to have another Corona at some point in my life. I'll go to an outing somewhere where someone will hand me one and I'll
Yes.
drink it.
I think so.
The Corona Light, I'll probably won't ever drink again. To be honest with you.
Unless somebody just hands you one at a barbecue, like, here, have a beer. Like, if that's all they've got. Yeah, all right.
What are the kids drinking? I would have a soda before I had it.
Dr. Pepper.
Right. This one I absolutely love. I'll make no mistake about it. Make no pull no punches, no bones about it. I love that beer. That is a really good one.
I'm really
I
impressed.
forced him into this by making him try this Familiar in a smaller bottle.
I just drank it in the big bottles. I think I'll buy it more in the big bottles just because,
It's the OG.
Well, and also, that's a pretty good convenience store beer.
The Premier.
I
would drink that again. If somebody handed me one of these, yeah, I would drink it in a heartbeat. I probably won't buy it again because I'd go to the store and just go ahead and buy the Familiar anyway because I know I like it. But I'm not very adventurous when it comes to beers. I stick to the ones I know I like.
Which is why I have him on my show.
That's right.
Because
I'm not really a beer guy. You guys have probably seen me drink 20 out of my last 22 beers that I've had. Because I just don't drink that much. But that's why I'm here, to give you that uncultured taste.
I'm very impressed with the Corona Premier.
I like it.
I find it highly superior to the Corona Light. Honestly.
It was really neat. Oh, definitely way better than the light.
So, all right. Well, let's go ahead with our rankings.
Well, I'm giving this one a 5 because, like I said before, it's just the standard.
Yeah.
It's middle of the road for me. It always has been. Probably always will be. The light is a step down for me just because I don't like light beers. There's not enough flavor to them, and it's still got the skunk in it. So this one gets a 4. My Corona Familiar. If you watch the other video, I'm gonna give this one an 8 again because I absolutely love this beer. It's so full of flavor, and there's none of the skunk to it, and it's the best Corona I've ever had.
Yeah.
And then the Premier, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give that one a 7. That was a really nice beer. It was crisp. It had no funk to it. I'd drink it again. I might even buy it again if I saw it. If I'm out with the wife, we'll share a 6-pack.
Okay, for me, Corona itself is a 5, but I give it a 6 because there's been so many good memories, like I've said in the other Corona question videos, that are shaped like this. There's a Corona in my hand, just like that. I grew up at the beach. I spent a lot of time at the beach. I spent a lot of time outdoors. Corona's got a special spot because, before I was drinking all the beers I could find just to try them, Corona was one of the neat beers that I could get. So I give it a 6. The Corona Light, it's got all the funk of Corona and none of the punch. Now, once a year they change the Corona bottle to have the little islands on it. Corona Light, that's kind of nice.
It's got a cute bottle
But honestly,
with palm trees on it.
Corona Light's a 4.
I'm
Because
telling you,
it's below average
Skip
for
it.
me.
skip it.
Now,
And just unless this is your favorite beer and you're trying to watch your weight.
okay, and if this is your favorite beer and you're trying to watch your weight, drink this one. That is a fantastic low carb beer, and I think it's 6.
All right.
Now, here's the thing: if you've watched some of these videos, we've given these
You skipped
rankings.
this
No,
one.
wait, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Okay, now we rank these videos, these beers, when we're drinking them. Now, here's the thing: we've already done some of the other Corona question videos. Here's the problem with Corona Familiar. It's getting better.
Oh, this is your second one.
Okay,
This is
this is the second one. And here's the issue with this. In the first video I did, I gave it a 6 because it's a better beer to me than the Corona Extra. Now when I'm trying them against all these,
it's a way better beer.
it's a way better beer. He's right.
Oh,
It's completely a 6. It's starting to get towards a 7. And the thing is I'll drink more of these because I can get them relatively, hiccups, inexpensive in the convenience stores near where I live.
and our local Mexican favorite just started offering these.
So I have a feeling this will be some new good times, which will bring it up to a 7 on me.
Oh, wait till he gets some Mexican food paired with that.
That's the thing. I think when I start eating the nice Tex-Mex,
Right.
it's going to boost it. So I would say overall, if right now we're going to do a special thing here, we're going to rank them in order of enjoyability.
Or do I move the glasses to the?
No, I'm just saying, obviously, with both of us, the Corona Familiar is the best beer.
Oh yeah, not far.
And unfortunately, Corona Light is the worst
Yep.
of these. And I'm kind of... This has nostalgia factor. This is a better tasting beer.
Well, I'm gonna put the Premier over the Extra just because
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
like that font. I just don't like it. And
I mean,
that's the only reason.
I'm really torn. Like I said, there's a lot of nostalgia, but this is a better beer. So I'm really looking at best, next, last.
I'm gonna say best next.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys.
It's easy, just like that right there.
Like, comment, subscribe. Which one of these do you like better?
Have you had any of these?
Have you had them all together?
Or just tell us a story. Tell us your Corona fisting story.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Until your next scientific beer adventure.
That's right. You don't know which one to grab.
I like them all.